Welcome back, everybody, to another Canton Bourbon Boys video. We're going to continue on with part 4 of our Buffalo Trace comparison series, and we're doing single barrel today. So for all you taters out there that love to chase those Blanton's bottles, we're going to see how Blanton's compares to other single barrels on the market. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody.
Canton Bourbon Boys.
Canton Bourbon Boys back with some Blanton's. So we're going to see how this bottle compares to other single barrels on the market. Blanton's is one of the... It's the tier 1 to bourbon collectings for people who want to have some bottles that are cool.
Yep.
Their first bottle of Blanton's is like... Everyone gets extremely excited for that. And so did we.
It was actually one of the first bourbons that I ever tried.
That's a good one to try.
I had done 4 rows of single barrel. I had done some bullet barrel strength. And then I think I might have had like one. I had like a Makers and like a knob here or there. But then I got pretty much straight neat. Someone poured me up a Blanton's and I was like, man, this is pretty good. Yeah, it's real sweet, smooth. I'm a Blanton's fan. I like it. It's good. But is there stuff better? And I know the answer is yes. We'll see if our palates tell us yes here on the blind. And
hopefully, maybe Blanton shows up for us.
I know, yeah.
Maybe it does. But it's a perfect intro bourbon because it's very mild with its flavor profile, and you don't steer away from the caramels and vanillas with that bottle.
Yeah.
So it's good
right
for newbies.
That's right up my palate alley, man. Caramel, vanilla, sweet. That's like,
Heck yeah. But we got some good bottles here. We're doing a Russell's Reserve single barrel, the Knob Creek 9-year single barrel. We're doing a Four Roses single barrel, the Blanton's, and a New Riff. So New Riff is kind of more of the bottom of the tier, but I love it for being a newer distillery, younger aged. It's only a 4-year-old, so it's younger, and I think it still delivers a good flavor profile.
I'll tell you, the New Riff bottle that we got for our barrel pick, I go back to it more and more, and every time I go in, I'm like, man, it's growing on me more and more. Like I like that. That barrel we got a lot, so I go back to New Riff a lot.
So let's. I think last time we were right on the freaking money with our guesses. So let's see what we get this time. Let's go with 1. Oh, that's quite nice. That is quite nice. Good nose, really good nose.
I get a lot of spice.
A lot of spice, graham crackery, pie crusty kind of deal. I love the bakery flavors in the bourbons. They usually give that rich feel throughout the palate. Bakery all the way.
Yep.
Graham crackery, spice, little peppery cinnamon.
Now, I don't know.
Ooh, that's fucking good.
The only one I kind of have a feel for, proof-wise, is Blanton's. I know it's kind of lower. This one, I can tell, is slightly higher proof.
Yeah.
But I don't know the proof of those bottles, per se. So I'm kind of still unbiased. But I know this is not Blanton's, but...
No, but I love it. I freaking love it. And I'm a New Riff. New Riff is a little spicy.
That's a lot of spice, but it's baking spice. There's not a lot of... You get caramel... Like not heavy caramel, that really sweet, but it's like subtle sweetness. You don't get any like big fruit notes on that.
No, absolutely fantastic bottle though. A lot of people steer away from New Riff. New Riff seems to be a little on the spicier side than other bottles. So this one here, with the way it said, I'm thinking that's a New Riff.
You think that's Riff? Okay.
Yeah. This one's extremely mild.
Really light nose. Don't get a lot.
Nothing.
If anything, it's slight caramel, vanilla.
It's like a wet dog.
No.
What are we trying again? God. Yeah, wet dog. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
It's so different than the first one.
Yeah. First one's rich, full flavored. This is Wet Dog.
Hold on.
Yeah, I do not like it.
The nose just doesn't have much at all. It's
Neither does the palate.
It's like diluted vanilla is what I'm getting on the nose.
Yeah. There's a very slight bit of caramel, little vanilla, but no finish to it. It's got a slight, like a weird mustiness to it on the end. That's where I get the Wet Dog from, but
doesn't coat your tongue very well.
Cardboardy.
Yeah.
I mean, not good.
I don't want to say it's undrinkable because it's not undrinkable, but it's not as good as number one. I'll tell you that.
No. I'm definitely not going to guess that one because I don't want to guess that one yet. This one's got a little funk to it.
What is that?
Mm-hmm. It's a little warehousey funk.
Yeah, it's weird.
I am going to guess this one. Warehousey funk, good baking spice finish on this one.
Russell's.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a Wild Turkey product. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right on the fucking money. You get that warehousey funk.
That is a Wild Turkey. That is definitely Russell's.
Let me tell you something about these first three here. 1 and 3 puts this one into a tier 4. Mm-hmm. This one almost doesn't belong, and who knows what it is, but I'll put a guess in there at the end after I finish these. But fuck.
Ooh, this
is nice.
This is a good nose.
Nice nose.
It's vanilla, caramel, real sweet.
I enjoy this.
It's very good. That's good.
I enjoy this.
That is. I need to compare that with 1.
I like 1 better, but I don't know if it's better than 3. I like the spice and the baking spice and the full palate on 1 a little more than this one, but for an everyday drinker, this one is quite freaking good, and I may put this ahead of 3.
So this is definitely ahead of 3 for me.
Yeah, I'm putting it ahead of 3. I mean, the nose, it's quite mild.
I don't know. I just went back to 3. I get very similar notes, but you get that peanut kind of flavor in there too with 3.
On the 3.
It's different.
So remember, there is a Knob Creek when Jim Beam does give off some peanutty, but that funk almost screams Wild Turkey. So I'm going with, yeah.
See, okay, just because of my palate and my taste preference, I think I'm moving 4 into the first spot.
Okay. And we're pretty close there. I have 1 in the first spot, but I got 4 and 2. So it's definitely tier 1.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Yes, these 2 are up here. This is tier 2, and this is bottom. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, bottom shelf, yeah.
All right.
It's another very, very mild nose on this one as well.
I get like a sugar.
I like it. That's Knob Creek. It's 9-year Knob Creek. Taste the age, sweetness, nuttiness. It's very good. Oh man. Yeah, it's hard. This is a hard one.
So it's odd. The only thing I've ever tasted similar to this, and people will probably slay me for saying this, canned Kentucky is way higher proof, I feel like, but this has like that cotton candy, bubblegum flavor to it.
Do you get that like subtle nuttiness?
I think on the finish, because it's this seems like a higher proof too to me, but
that's fucking good, dude. That's fucking good. Oh my gosh.
I see. It's so hard to compare them because they're so different. Like
I'm still That's my order. I've got a tier 1 is 1, 4, and 5. Tier 2 is 3, and tier 4. I mean, the second one is fucking horrid.
It's 4 for me, dude. So let me real quick just decide between 1 and 5.
Yep. So your 2 and 3 are your lowest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm tier 1 with 1, 4, and 5.
Okay, I agree. So I'm going my tier 1s are even these 3.
Yeah, me too.
Tier 2, tier 3.
Yeah, if you're even putting it up in 3 status.
So where I'm at is at the end. I got 4, 5, 1, 3, 2. 4, 5, 1, 3, 2.
I've got 1. Where's my last one?
Right here. So 1, 4, 5, 3, 2.
Yeah. So, but these are very complicated on the top 3.
They're so different too. That's the thing. Like, not that I enjoyed all of those. I would drink the shit out of all those, but my palate is like I like higher proof stuff, but this is lower proof. But the flavors were coming through, and it was
agreed 100%.
It was that was selling me a lot on it.
I love the spiciness of 1, but I agree with you. This 4 and 5 had this. Oh God, it was still very full flavored, and it was very mild and easy drinking. So the reason I'm going 1 is I like the spice of that, but we're in agreement. The top 3 is the tier 1 status
for sure.
Those are all great. These are our winners. Is the top 3. So let's go with the worst one. Let's take a guess what these are. I'm going New Riff is number 1. I'm saying Blanton's is number 2. I'm saying Russell's is number 3. I am saying I'm going to say Four Roses is number 4, and I'm going to say number 5 is the Knob.
I agree with you, except I think that this is Four Roses and this is Blanton's. I think Blanton's is number 4.
Let's do it. Let's see what
I mean, I don't know. I agree on the other ones.
Here we go.
Let's see. All right, what's number 1?
The fucking shithole.
Oh, number 2, yeah.
Yeah, the number shithole of this group is Blanton's. Horrible.
No way.
It's bad. So it didn't even belong in the conversation here. It was wretched. Let's just put it that way at the best. It was wretched.
It was not good.
No.
It was not good at all.
It was in a league of its own, as beyond tier 3 into a tier 4, I would say, and it's quite bad. So we just blinded it, and I liked how you put Blanton's up there because I was skeptical.
Yeah,
very skeptical.
Didn't know. Yep. I honestly didn't know, and that the more I drink it,
it's bad.
And I feel terrible knowing it's Blanton saying that, but that's the bias, right?
Yeah,
it's the bias of the brand. That you don't want to say you dislike it because everyone's like, oh, what do you mean Blanton's? You love Blanton's. You got to find it. You got to go get it. Like, so rare.
It was bad. It was really bad. Out of all, there was a few bottles in this experiment that would be, I probably would never buy again, bad. And this is one. I can't remember what the other ones were in the bottom shelfers, but this is one. It's fucking wretched, and it wouldn't even compete with Buffalo Trace, E.H. Taylor. It's not competing with Stag Junior. I mean, this is a different spectrum. This is a bad product. Let's go with 3. Let's see what our 3 is. Yeah. And we're guessing Russell's.
3 we thought was Russell's.
So it's Russell's.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
God, we're getting good with these guesses. We're getting good.
You drink enough of them, you know the distillery's distinct flavors, right? Like when especially Old Forester, Wild Turkey. Like we don't dip a lot into Four Roses too much. And I think New Riff, like you said, has a very distinct flavor to it. But I don't know the knobs very well. I really don't. So I was taking your kind of word for number 5, but I like the 12 and 15, like starting to get into those
really good
knobs. Yeah, that was so good.
So let's go with number 5 here because it's not anyone's number 1, and let's do my 1, and then let's go back to your 1 here.
Okay, so number 5.
I was guessing Knob Creek, It's the Four Roses.
That's Four Roses.
It's single Four Roses single barrel.
That's weird.
So it's pretty good. So I'm not a big Four Roses fan. You are. So you put that one up in number 2. I put that one in number 3.
Yep.
But it competed. It was good.
We've done a Four Roses single barrel in the past too, and it did not. I feel like I can't remember what that. I think we did it on our high proof blind, and it did not fare well against the other ones that we blinded. But I think we had some hitters in there too.
Yep. I did a Four Roses during the barrel proof one, and it came in 4th, right behind Stag Junior. So I need to change because I didn't get any floral out of that.
I was getting like sweet. I think I said cotton candy, but
yeah, I'm still not getting floral. So the previous times I've done this is a bottle we've had for a while. So the previous times we've done this, I think we've done a lot of neck pours, which has been a little different. So the theory about neck pours, I think, is real. But okay, so now we're gonna do my number 1 and Dugan's number 3.
Number 3, yeah.
Which I was guessing was the New Riff. Ooh, it's the Knob Creek.
That's the Knob?
Wow, it's the Knob Creek. Son of a bitch, dude. You picked the New Riff, number 1.
Are you serious? Yeah.
Yeah, New Riff. Okay.
That was phenomenal.
Yeah. So don't sleep on New Riff. I mean, all single barrels for New Riff obviously are different.
Wow.
Just like single barrels in general. Blanton's, there may be some single barrels that are great. We blinded the Kentucky Bourbon Festival Blanton's against the regular Blanton's to try to see the difference. We couldn't even pick out nuances or differences in those 2 barrels.
Yeah, we had 3 bottles, right, of Blanton's that we tried, and it all tasted exactly the same.
Exactly the same. It's weird how that works, but I mean, here we've got a Knob Creek that showed up and a New Riff that showed up. So I think our winners here are, I'm going to guess our winners are New Riff and Knob Creek.
Yeah. Four Roses did well for me, but I'm not that I didn't.
It did well for me too.
Yeah, but it's.
We'll just say with my vote of 3 and yours of 2.
I'm more familiar with Four Roses because I drink Four Roses single barrel on not regularly, but it's in my rotation.
Yeah.
But New Riff, this barrel is so sweet. It's the light nose, straight vanilla and caramel.
What a mild finish. Beautiful mild finish. There's some I just tasted it again. There's strawberry on that too.
It's good.
Yeah, it's really good.
That makes me excited here for next week.
That's right. Barrel pick, New Riff. New Riff. So if we get some more subscribers, let's go. Like, comment, and subscribe, everybody. Yep. We're going to give away one of our New Riff barrel picks. But New Riff is a good up-and-coming smaller distillery. So don't sleep on it.
But I'll tell you what, if you have problems or if you want to go in with a group of 10 guys or gals and get a quarter of a barrel or a half a barrel or a full barrel, they have a lot of flexibility on that. There's some places that you can't get in. Like if you try, we've been very fortunate to have a couple barrel picks at Buffalo Trace, and those are really rare. But you're getting the full barrel. So if you don't have 250 bottles that divvy up between people, you're stuck eating that cost.
Yeah.
But New Riff, if you want to go in for a quarter barrel, you're going to get, less than 100 bottles.
Yeah, you'll get, they'll just cap it at 60.
Yeah. So
just cap it.
So if everyone wants to get a case, you need 10 people. And you're getting a good product and you go there and try it. I think they let us have eight people go in too. So you have 8 people going and try it and taste it with your palate. So you got to watch though, because more people sometimes it's you start getting different opinions.
Yeah.
You got to agree on the barrel that you all want. So,
yeah. It gets hard.
But I think it's a good thing that they got going on there, and obviously make good product, and we like it.
Yep. But please like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. The next one we are going to do a little bit of Rise. So stay tuned for more.